Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Arcane Season 2, Episode 9. Alright, the final episode.
Finale.
Yep.
We are not going to have any more Arcane after this. That's a chilling thing to think about because I thought that was basically what it was going to be after Season 1. Mm-hmm. Now here we are at the end of Season 2.
Yep.
Like,
the conclusive end of Jinx and Vi's storyline.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And also then the beginning of
whatever else comes after.
Everything else that's going to come from this whole cinematic universe.
But we've got a big old fight on our hands.
We do.
We got a mindless army, on our way.
Ascended humans.
Yep.
Courtesy of Victor and Warwick. Mm-hmm. And Victor reborn.
Right.
In a very interesting, terrifying new body.
In a new body. I'm very curious to see how this goes because
what will be his policy on killing people? Will he just be like,
I'm
going to restrain you so that I can ascend you as well?
Yeah, right. And how do you fight something like that? Because if he can just make more soldiers from the people that they subjugate, then you're kind of fighting a losing battle.
Right. There's probably going to be some limits in that regard where because this was a Warwick, his stuff, and Singe is
right. And
so it's probably not.
He has limits of how many people he can do that to or something.
Or maybe no, he just is going to just grab people and just.
But then there's also just Mbessa.
Mbessa, yes.
With her army and her whole, Kanik Rookern thing wrapped around her arm. It's an actual, League item. It's probably one of my favorite items. It's very cool. But Jinx is nowhere to be seen, but some blue-haired people did show up when we didn't think they would. True. And Caitlin did have something she wanted to say to Vi before, they had their time.
Well, bang, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bang you. I'll come by when you're feeling better.
This episode is built up to be quite a lot, and Arcane episodes aren't that long, so there's gonna be a lot of things they're gonna have to cram in here.
Right.
And I'm very nervous, excited for an ending for these sisters because we have teased the idea that even in other universe timelines, what have you,
they don't get their happy ending.
They still don't get their happy ending.
There are three things that cannot be avoided: death, taxes, and Vi and Jinx being split up.
Now, if we found a way to, tap into those other places or what have you.
Yeah, Echo still hasn't shown himself.
Echo is gonna come back, and he's going to be huge this episode.
Well, and I really think at this point they are gonna get their happy ending. I don't know what the situation will be with Piltover and all that stuff as a whole.
Well, we gotta abandon this.
But hey, Jinx, if you're thinking, there's nowhere where I should be because I just damage things and stuff. Well, guess what? This is one of those very, very specific circumstances where damaging things can't really go wrong. Yeah. Not nearly as much as it normally would because it's a mindless army that's coming after you. So it's very straightforward if you do end up wanting to wave that flag and, get everybody in on this. But
I'm very, very nervous for what she's going to do, but I'm very excited for the inevitable, Caitlyn, Jace, Mel, Vi, let's quartet this up and form a line here. Let's get
hold that line
and hold it.
Yep.
Yeah. I would love to see some absolute comeuppance for Mbessa.
Oh, yeah.
She's a very complicated, fun character, but she's drawn her last thing there. She basically tied herself to the item of a dead character. She's dying this episode.
I'll be surprised if she makes it through. But at the same time, there have been a lot of high impact moments in this season that have been surprising.
Yeah.
So that's true. I also feel like I don't really have anything that I can predict other than there's going to be awesome Vi Jinx stuff, which is what I'm here for.
I'm here for that too, and we needed that a little bit more of that last episode. So let's get all of it this episode. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Perfect.
Hey.
Beautiful. Fun.
Oh.
Wow. She's done.
Let it all burn. Okay.
If I could just lay my maybe then I could finally be free. It's like falling asleep. World is
No.
Wait!
Nice.
Whoa!
I want to talk to you.
Get out of here, Echo.
Oh! Oh!
Nice.
Oh! Yeah!
Nice.
Come on!
Jinx.
You're too late, Echo.
Wait!
Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna sit here a minute. Catch my breath. See if I can talk an old friend out of blowing us up.
I'm tired of talking.
No! No, I learned from someone very special.
Oh.
No matter what happened in the past, it's never too late to build something new.
Yeah, you see those?
Someone worth building it for.
Please let me go.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
OP. All right.
Okay. I didn't hold back. We're moving fast.
Yeah.
As far as dramatic impact ways for him to just be back and now we're moving with things, we're going. Like, that's great. Today's the day.
Yep.
I need you and the Enforcers to buy me as much time as you can so I can shut down the Hex Gates. It's our only chance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not of. I like it.
Yeah.
Not of stopping them, just keeping it from spreading.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, that's fun.
We're meant to lose this fight.
Ah.
If he reaches the Hex Gates.
Yeah, he's like, I've already seen the results of this fight. Now, there's obviously some differences. Probably. Some.
Then we'd best stop him.
I like the idea that Jace, potentially doesn't fully, understand it, but it does, make sense that he would believe it's a future. Oh my god, we're just in the thick of it already.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Oh, they're like just
Use the
particle
head gates to
accelerator
just- yeah.
cannons. Just.
Reinforce forward artillery. We can't let them break through.
We in an ARAM match now.
There's one lane.
Yeah, just everyone rushing down it.
Just fire a crate. Yep.
Shit. Okay.
Wow.
And she's got the gear on now too, like the full uniform.
Yep. All right. Yeah.
Loris,
Patum.
you just put something heavy in there and go. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice. All right. All the way back to the
We're all
beginning.
together in the end. Yep.
Yep. We started this show with the aftermath of war. Ah, yeah, those stupid ass weapons.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Wow. Okay, Caitlin. You've got the high ground. Start taking some shots.
When people just keep running in to feed Mbessa.
The runes, yeah. Shit.
Well, that's a problem. Oh shit.
Mad user spotter, okay.
Bold little one.
Oh. Wait.
And this is where they let them out?
They're bringing them, yeah. Victor.
Maybe. Or is that
Oh,
is that a
no.
Mecha Warwick? Oh.
Oh, no.
Let's not.
What is this Warwick? What?
Oh no.
That's
No.
a nightmare. Oh, you spit upon
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
okay, yeah, they're gonna
Okay.
die.
Yeah. Extreme prejudice.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay. All right.
crap.
They got.
And Shimmer too.
Yeah. Right, because they got singed.
Shimmer
okay.
against Shock Troopers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh.
Come on, you got
Okay.
this. Come on. Well,
Just like
yeah,
that.
we're gonna lose. Eagle team, you know, eyes in the sky. Oh my god. They're flanking, but.
Those are ranged weapons, and you're pretty close.
Oh, hell yeah!
All right.
Oh, come on. Here we go. No time to breathe. Yeah, ready up.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, fight dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this shot.
Oh, that is sick. Yeah. How are they? That was lucky. Clean.
You just gotta blow it up, but
Yeah.
good job, Stab. Oh,
Yeah.
all right, go, go, go.
Okay, that's it. You've done your
All right.
you've done your part. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
No.
This man is cursed with like
Oh, well.
fate just working constantly
Okay.
for him.
Taking her to Mbessa.
Wow.
You got the entrance
We
song.
got all the aura here. Her own gun, yeah. Damn.
No way. Oh my
I
god.
had a vibe. I had a vibe.
Yeah. All right.
Now, this could be a ploy,
Yeah.
but no.
I warned you of the hazards of professional entanglement.
All right. Oh shit.
Desperation is the doorway to oblivion, child. Let's get this over with.
I did appreciate your warmth.
Damn.
Oh! Oh shit!
Oh,
Wait!
Mel. Okay.
Oh my god! I mean, yeah, get fucked, but like.
Yeah.
Mel, let's see
Hey,
it.
Mom.
Let's see it.
If you care for me at all, spare their lives. There is nothing to gain from this senseless bloodshed.
Still a fox. Soldier?
You gonna kill your countrymen?
Oh. Yeah!
All right. What do we got?
Oh shit! Wait!
All right. So this is where the new skin comes in. Okay.
Oh my god, yes!
Okay.
Let's
All right.
fucking go! Oh!
Hey, and the Watchers. Okay. All right. All right.
It's time! Yes!
Hey!
Oh! What up, sis? Yeah! Ah!
I got a new minigun, and there's nothing mini about it.
Yeah. All right, Savika.
All right, where are you putting this?
Through a ship? Oh. Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Get railed. Get railed.
No.
Oh no, right at him. Damn.
All right, so what'd that do, if anything?
Probably just broke it open. Yeah.
Where is Victor?
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Nice. Oh.
Holy shit.
Okay, actually, yeah, that
Despite the circumstances, Jace,
looks a whole lot like
pleased
Victor.
to see you.
There must be some part of you still in there.
I am more than I ever was.
All right, what else we got? What's with him? Yeah, who's to say that those machines would have to take the usual way?
Oh. That's terrifying.
all right. Oh, and just that quick.
Oh
So you
my
deserve
god.
better.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Look at the
You had
price of your
orders.
ambition. You've sacrificed everything.
Ignore the banners and just
Yeah.
This city I built for our family.
If it was for us, you wouldn't have fought me.
You are no Madada.
No.
You remember.
Shut up and fight.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Bold Caitlyn. The ADC getting close.
She's got to support, you know.
Yeah, exactly. This is one fed top laner, though. Oh. Yeah, you gotta get rid of that.
Oh god.
No.
Oh
no.
god. Bye. This is
Okay.
bad.
All right.
This is bad.
It's real bad.
Yeah. Well.
Oh shit.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. All right. Squad up. Let's go. Wow.
Nice.
Cinema.
Yeah. Beautiful shot. All right.
Yeah. Oh, let's go. Yeah. All right. Let's keep this thing high.
Yeah.
Okay. We're trading blows. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's got item advantage.
Yeah, that's true. She's been farming.
Uh-huh.
No.
No. You don't get to do that.
All right, looks like we're going in.
An end to cruelty, injustice.
People deserve to choose their own fates.
Choice is false. How we clothe and forgive the baser instincts that spur us to division. Energy spent only to consume itself.
Is he casting a spell right now?
Of one
Yeah, he's just gonna turn it all back on.
Yeah.
united.
Yeah. Oh. Well, we got this like gladiatorial match. We got the all-out brawl up at the top, and then we got the philosophical debate down at the bottom. We're doing like.
Wow, it took that long to get through the magic shield. Okay.
Oh, the way it was interacting with the runes and everything too. Oh!
You fought well, child.
Damn.
Now!
Yeah. You're standing next to a high place.
A wolf has no mercy.
Oh, shit. Giving her up.
Your daughter is wiser than you credit.
Oh.
I salute you, Ambassador. For one without the gift, you were quite a thorn.
Oh.
And just like that. Wait. Oh.
What are you doing, sister?
She's mine.
I see your face, deceiver. Sly girl.
Oh. Yeah, you better dip, otherwise we're getting you too. Whoa. All just bait to pull her out.
Yeah. And that's it. Okay. Now let's see if we can kill another parent.
Yeah.
And make them stay dead this time.
Oh, come on, bye.
Okay, so it looks like the transformation is interrupted. That's good. That's good.
Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is precarious. Let's Oh, the angle tilt was
Yeah.
just, disorienting.
Okay, Echo? You're not looking too good.
Looks like you shouldn't have come back. Still don't get it, huh, sis? I'm
Oh, nice.
with you.
Yeah.
And cutting the hair.
Even when
Uh-huh.
the world's apart.
Yeah. I know it was cut earlier.
Uh-huh.
but- Yeah. Okay. All right.
Stop this insanity, Victor.
Yeah. All the fights are personal ones. Dang. I love the growth coming out of the back, being like the one almost imperfect thing looking about him, you know?
Sure.
When your mind is open.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Nice.
cool.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Vander. Dad?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, he's not there. Whoa! And just with her shimmer eye, she was able to follow it.
Uh-huh. And it's just not doing anything. You might need a bomb. That or for this fight to go a certain way.
Yeah. Whoa.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's so sick.
Oh, but that's real bad.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
Ruby, this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it. The growth
So
is the thing
impersonal.
that attacked him aggressively, not Victor in a lot of ways. Oh.
All right. All right.
I mean, it is him, but also... Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
but
here
now
we
they're in
go.
the same spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yep. This is the spot for a finale.
Sure.
And they're all waiting at the top. Oh, creepy.
Yeah, he wasn't even trying to kill you with it.
Nope.
The sublime intersection of order and chaos.
The
Oh,
arcane.
shit. And now he's gonna send it up to become that big thing that, yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Just like that. And then Echo pulls it again and reverses time a little bit. Oh, that's so messed up.
Okay. Okay. Not Jace.
Yeah, and didn't account for Echo, I guess, so.
Probably because they shifted, like,
Okay. Yeah, Jace
they
is
shifted
last.
across, you know. Oh. Whoa.
Now everyone's everyone's in here.
Humanity.
Is what you see.
Wow. Jeez.
This conflict. This senseless waste.
And you can actually see like his face and his mouth in there now moving.
Yeah.
I know their minds.
Oh no, they aren't.
Chase.
Dang.
His eyes permanently
They want
closed.
better lives, but emotion clashes with reason.
You've always wanted to cure what you thought were weaknesses, but you were never broken, Victor.
No.
There is beauty in imperfections. They made you who you are.
Right, every limp, every step. Yeah. Yeah! You missed one! Ha ha ha!
The boy who shattered time. Let's go. I don't think. Oh. Wow. Not even. Oh, yay!
Yeah!
Okay, you missed the shot though, but. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, but that's not
Shit.
enough. You're gonna have to keep pulling it. Oh, come on!
This is real bad.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
You're gonna have to risk it all.
He's gonna
here.
have to crank it.
Whoa, we're going back.
Nice.
Oh shit!
That device can't be.
But it is. Nice. Oh, and is this gonna be what Jace saw? Was it actually that Jace went
frozen-
into the future?
Like a frozen, like...
Well, because he saw himself that was all calcified or whatever.
Yeah.
With the hammer. Wait, but Jace is still in here.
I wanted us to give magic to the world. All I want is my partner back.
Oh. Yeah, you reached the humanity, so... Why, Mr. Anderson?
Because I promised you.
Yeah.
Why did you ever give me this?
Wow.
Okay.
I thought I could bring an end to the world's suffering, but when every equation was solved,
Uh-huh.
all that remained
All the way back.
Yeah.
were fields
Then.
of dreamless solitude.
Huh.
There is no prize to perfection, only an end to pursuit. In all
Dang.
timelines, all
Dang.
possibilities,
Uh-huh.
only you can
Wow.
find
Oh. Ho, ho, ho. What a cool way to bring it all the way back.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, it was just a future. Yeah. A choice. Oh, there you are again, Victor. That's you.
So now what are you gonna do?
Just a man who didn't want to be alone in the pursuit. Yeah.
Right.
You must go, Jace.
No.
That's not how this works.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
I'll give it back to
We'll
you.
finish this together.
But we're not, yeah. Not just one of us. Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, okay. Whoa!
All right,
this
yeah,
is-
let's get real trippy.
Oh,
let's go.
get esoteric here. Let's.
Yeah.
Pulling it all into one. Oh,
Okay.
beautiful. Oh. Holy
right.
shit. Ow, 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 ow. We are
ooh,
flesh sacks that don't like to hit things
We are
hard.
squishy and filled with liquid.
Yeah. Be careful, be careful.
Oh, is she gonna have the sickest eye patch after this? Or is she just dead?
Oh, the misery.
Oh! No!
Oh.
Hurry, you can make the other ledge.
I don't know.
He's gone.
I don't know. Warwick's healing, like, maybe he's gonna be okay.
Yeah. But let's get that closure.
Oh!
No!
Wow!
No. No.
He doesn't. Oh. Whoa.
No. Oh, God. Mm-mm. She'll get ripped in half. Oh. No. No, not like this. Not like this.
Always with you, sis.
Yeah. I had a feeling. Yeah.
No,
Don't end it like that.
No, we gotta have.
Don't end it like that.
If I could just lay my head down and rest, maybe then I could finally maybe death is like falling asleep. World is a wasteland where nothing used to have strength, but I'm out of hope. I know it's my fault, but please let me go.
Okay. Where did Jason Victor go?
Yeah.
Probably not gonna find out, but they went to the next TV show.
Okay. All the names of people lost. Yeah.
You may read about the war in Piltover, but history is made palatably abstract. The agony of every sacrifice.
Ah, beautiful. God, the show is so
exaltation
gorgeous.
Of every triumph is more than one should bear.
No. No, she's not gone.
Whose decisions led us here will carry them
Cool.
forever.
Son's got a seat at the table.
Yep.
Our only consolation that with every loss, we found some good. Some light.
Oh.
Wow. Dang.
Worth fighting.
He did it.
Yeah.
Got his daughter back. Wow.
Yeah.
And though we are doomed to revisit the error of our ways,
Yeah, shit's just weird now.
spark ever more conflicts.
Okay, that is dope as fuck.
Yeah. You going home? Yeah. Okay.
Our story isn't over.
Nice.
Yeah. We born ultimatuming this.
It's the, my wife over here.
Right.
I'm gonna do everything I can to help find her.
It's just a tune my mother used to hum.
Oh yeah.
Are you still in this fight, Violet?
I am the dirt under your nails, Cupcake. Nothing's gonna clean me out.
Wow.
All
right. We get a hopeful tomorrow with maybe she's still alive.
Well, if she is, I feel like we need to.
Fun.
Okay, that's a way to do it. I was gonna say we need a confirmation of some kind.
No, I think they basically teased
that's basically
it.
that's
basically the confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's alive. It's just her fate, if you will, is left open to
Right.
there. Cool. Okay.
All right, so
it's over.
It's over. And I think we can agree, hands down, best part of the episode is the Victor J stuff, right?
I mean, the
was
the joyous connection, the love, the humanity shared in that moment coming from the two of them, like connecting finally after all these inconvenient things had separated them.
Yep.
It being hey, sometimes the people that you love most, you do get the way and the things line up so that you can connect with them, because you know all of reality and magic itself warps to make that work.
Right.
You know, because
across time and space.
Victor's cursed with the best luck and the worst luck in every sense of it, in that fate like carries him forward here. But the idea that Jace got to kind of ride alongside him and support him, be the spring in his step all this way, has been awesome.
Which also I think is cool to have the resolution of this season be one that's about them. You know, as far as like which characters to focus on and things like that. Like, yes, we did get the Ambessa and Mel, you know, fight, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But like they were the other they were the other characters of season 1 that were like that had their own journey, you know, fully separate from like Powder and Vi and, you know, Jinx and Vi.
Right.
So to have season 2 be the resolution of that, that feels very fitting, you know?
Yeah. And then having from there the establishment of the temporal loop that had been brought up since the beginning, that a future mage came to Jace as a child and basically set him along this path, and has effectively continually done so, and watched the sequences of choices as they've gone through this whole thing. It's a fun, like, kind of Gynax ending, like, crazy big thing.
Yeah,
that was set up to be hey, this is most likely, as the series goes on, that original mage was most likely going to be Victor, or some kind of representation of Arcane, the magic itself.
Yeah, mainly that one, because we didn't have any actual confirmation that magic wasn't a thing outside of Piltover, just that within Piltover, they didn't do magic.
No, totally. Right? But the convenience of a god-level mage, basically, like, just dropping thing to the character at the specific point that then set them on this course.
Yeah.
It was
you can totally make that be.
You could make that be whatever you want with retroactive writing, but it's the way in which they chose to use it here. Felt like cool, yeah, this was left open, so you can actually use this. So you're not breaking any rules or anything. It feels very good. But having the stuff that they developed, the stuff that they brought together, the curse of magic, the chaos of it all, being effectively just warped, portaled, sent somewhere else, just being consumed by it or what have you, is okay, cool, we'll ping that off to another show.
Yeah, it's something where
I love the character decisions, but it's not meant to be understood as to how we got to that being even a thing as possible.
The character choices,
we're in weird magic territory.
The character choices were fantastic. As far as the conflict and how it resolves itself and stuff, because it gets so weird, there isn't a lot that we can follow with it, and so then it's kind of just, all right, let's see what the show decides to do. Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of where I feel like Arcane in these last few episodes has hit, is that we're in artistic impression territory here. A lot of this wasn't built up as well as it could have, and so we're left to kind of draw our own things out of it. In the same way that, like, is Jinx alive or is Jinx dead? It doesn't matter, really, because the story's over. She could be. She could not be.
From in just about every other sense other than that, it is very much important whether or not she's alive and stuff, because I'm guessing she's going to say hi to her sister or something, right? You know, so like,
totally. I'm saying, as far as we're concerned, like, they've ended the story.
Right.
Now they can, renege on that and come back here and just be like, actually, no, we're going to continue.
But they're not going to do that. Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, they made season 2 though.
Well, right, and season 2 was effectively them kind of doing that.
Yeah.
Because like it's season 1 was fantastically wrapped up, and as emotionally devastated as I was with how everything
with
went,
a very open-ended ending.
It was complete and done, right? Whereas like this season, most of the things that were brought in weren't really in my mind.
From season 1 stuff.
Well, sure, that too.
Yeah.
But also they weren't really like fully explored and concluded. Like, I would say Isha would be the best example of it going well because of how it,
And that's a very subjective kind of.
And that's
like,
very
way,
subjective.
That's just for you. I totally agree with you.
But also,
but I can totally see the ways in which people are like, no, I actually think that in a lot of ways.
It was a cop-out, and they should have actually just had Isha stay alive, because you can totally do all the things that they wanted to do with Isha still being here. Mm-hmm. And really, it was more focusing on making sure that they had all the high-impact moments in order to have all of the, gravitas of things happening. But actually, it doesn't really need to go that way, and it's just...
Seeing this ending, it's kind of the realization to me that they probably were sitting in a very tough kind of decision-making side of things with regards to Jinx, and we're like, how do we end this?
Right.
And they kind of decided the most generic ledge and holding on to the person who's being held on to by
the thing that
Warwick
has been
Vander.
Killed like 4 times already and keeps coming back.
Not that.
Okay.
No. The dead thing, yes. But you showed in this episode one mechanical thing that with all the dolls dropped.
Right,
but Warwick
doesn't.
Didn't, which I get because of his healing thing, but why is he trying to attack them then?
Right.
I get then you go into his consciousness was removed by the Victor stuff there, and so then maybe he's just in a blood frenzy, right? But then why isn't he like
we already covered that before?
Well, hold on, let me finish.
All right.
Why isn't he actually trying to kill her? He's just trying to grab her and pull her. Like if this was actually full blood rage out of control, he would be squeezing, ripping, biting.
Oh yeah.
So is it or is it not? So I find this to be this felt like a very dartboard ending for Jinx. Well, and yet I kind of also like the she goes out with the bang and an explosion, and you don't know whether or not she's alive or dead. In a lot of ways, I kind of like literally the choice to sacrifice herself to save Vi.
Sure.
The circumstances to how that was chosen, whatever.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Arbitrary. Mm-hmm. But did she make it? Literally the Caitlyn like looking at the vents and looking at the stuff there, being like, yeah, she could have got out through there. Like right. It was all but being said in the way that's like, yeah, cool. But from my perspective, and I get why that would matter to some people of like, is she alive? Is this going to be okay? But in my head, I'm like, the story's over, y'all.
Right.
This is just placating the people that want to feel good about whether or not she's alive.
It feels weird to say, but I kind of don't care.
That's what I said. It's, okay. I don't care whether she's alive or dead.
Okay, and maybe it's in the same way that you're talking about. But
okay.
Because I am not really a fan of the circumstances leading up to it, and that all feels arbitrary. The fact that they're leaving it up in the air is like, okay, cool, more arbitrary stuff. But I'm kind of, I'm not putting any of my my emotions are not tied up in the decision itself.
Yeah. No, I think we're in the same thing there. You just said the same thing but differently. I don't care whether she's alive or dead. There's probably a specific way in which we could tell that no, she's probably alive and stuff like that, and that's why you do these kinds of things.
Yeah,
it's the spinning top. It's all the there's so
the fact
many...
that we cut straight to the explosion rather than actually seeing things before the explosion.
Right.
Yeah,
it's been done a million times before, and
right.
I'm totally glad if you like this as an ending here. I get way more emotional investment in the Jace Victor ending as far as their story. And I get structurally why you wanted to have 3 different fight conclusions with all of their personal people there. Let's let it all kind of conveniently work like that too. But the emotional decisions and even the ambiguous, ridiculously crazy, magical, ending to it where we have no way of knowing exactly what happened. We can speculate. There's a lot of things that they've given little breadcrumbs for this. I get way more investment out of because of the decisions leading up to this being so well set up.
Okay.
The decision with regards to, they're at the top of the building and now they're on these ledges that are, one's strong, one's not. Vi's falling.
Sure.
Jinx saves her from falling, but sacrifices herself along the way, does the little pull out of the thing. It's another version of the same kind of, I don't know, just callous suffering, basically, that Jinx has had to go through, where things could work, they could get out of this, but the world basically just rips them apart. And,
right.
And I feel like all the other times that they've done that throughout this series, I've been way more I've been way more on board with. And not just because this is the final one, but because of the way they set it up.
The way they set it up, and that was probably the part that I still had the most issue with in season 1, was them doing that. But at least then it was still very much tied to character things and sort of the dark poetry of the world.
Yeah.
But given we've been so against that tone with this season.
Yeah, we've broken that tone in a lot of ways. We've shown in the ways in which
and
they even said it in the dialogue, like they're going to be together. It's
like
not
celebrated that we are doing things differently.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yes,
that's why the episode 3 fight was so powerful, basically, because we resolved that part in a lot of ways from season 1, and then the Isha stuff could be viewed as this is the way in which you'll still have that experience, Jinx, and be brought low to that point by the environmental, the cruelty of this world.
Sure.
But it was Isha's decision that led to that. It was to me, it was a very built up end for that there. But yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's and this kind of goes to why I really didn't want Vander to come back, because I feel like that's the big thing that then puts you into that different tone, right? Where it's oh no, there is the hope. We're not in a
grimdark anymore.
We're not in a grimdark anymore. We're in a wonderful world where
magic is there.
That miracle could happen, right?
Yeah, and I think that's also maybe again another thing of where they're trying to transition us into this larger universe again as well, is that we are going to be in the world of League of Legends where we're legendary. We're not human. We're going to be bigger than that. We're going to be heroes. We're going to be champions and all that.
Right.
And so the impossible, the miraculous, the crazy, the everything like that is going to happen. But I loved the spectacle of this episode. I loved the full, just raw animation, just gorgeous art on display here. I loved the soft conversation of Jason Victor throughout this episode. And in a lot of ways, I really do hope that they reprise their characters in I don't know, wherever they went, I think that if you're going to carry over some characters here, have it be the other duo that wasn't the family one.
Right.
The, bond beyond blood, if you will.
Yeah.
And so, thinking about the series overall, though, I do feel like this season was generally justified. I really do like a lot of the first 2 parts of this season.
Yeah.
I still think that first part finale, episode 3, hit really well for me. And you could tell that they really wanted to do the multiverse side of things, but they needed to quickly get us there.
Right.
But it feels like maybe they were a little bit unwieldy with the Ambessa and then Warwick stuff as well in the next 3 episodes. So
Yeah,
this is nowhere near the heights of season 1, because season 1,
No.
I mean, you could argue some flaws with season 1, but I just wouldn't waste my time in that.
It certainly owned its flaws.
Oh yeah,
Like-
and yeah, absolutely. I love it, not despite its flaws, like even in the imperfections, if you will. There's beauty in that.
Yeah.
And then this season had some definite imperfections, but I would say that the heart that was put into this, I can see it like oozing throughout this here. There's that little bit of corporate oversight, maybe you started to see a little bit here and there, especially in the middle and a lot towards the end. But with a lot of the stuff that they did with Vi, especially Jinx powder, definitely, and then even in a fun way, like it's weird to say, but Jace is this weird kind of character in this season where the amount of time we got to see him kind of struggle in the same way that Victor did in the 7th episode, I feel like that kind of elevated the way I feel like his character was mishandled a lot of the season.
Because he didn't have a lot of agency this season. And he had a big impact on the story. That whole thing with episode 6, that was a fantastic spectacle.
Right.
But that was entirely built on motivations that were completely contrary to what we'd seen before, and we didn't have an explanation for.
Right, and then we got it in the next episode, but
Right.
still...
But even then, it's like...
That's a decision. Like...
Yeah, and also that's as a response to another character's agency being taken away in Victor, right? Where like Victor's transformation into this thing, I liked a lot of the things that they did with him once he was in that state. I really liked that, because that I feel like that's something that I've seen before, and yet they still kept it fresh. But as far as why we were there in the first place, it felt more like Victor is originally a bad guy, so in like the original lore, so that's where this is gonna go.
I felt to the most part here that as someone who doesn't know the lore and didn't really have any, like, of all the people in here that, like, I remember when I found out that Victor was a champion, like, I didn't look up anything or what have you.
Yeah.
But I always assumed on some level that he was destined to be the bad guy.
Sure.
There's a lot archetypally about him that makes sense to inevitably become that.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the tragic, wounded man that will do anything
Right, that
to
gets
fix
spurned
himself.
by a bunch of people in his life, and even
And
his...
develops ultimate power.
And
And
his introduction.
Oh, totally. But even, like, holds the weight of, I will never choose vengeance. Like, I will never choose to lash out at those who wronged me.
Right.
And he never did. Like, he never did.
Right.
But the part that would be fun to get into probably in later series of the show is what influence does magic and the magical systems of this world have on people that goes beyond just, power is, absolute power corrupts, absolutely. It's that there's different types of magic in this world. Like, there's very clearly, like, the runic.
Right, this was like
magic.
a living magic that was almost like inhabiting him like some kind of symbiote, possession or whatever.
And the design for his final evolution, if you will, felt very much like that, where it was something had like split open his face, his head, and was growing out of him. And
right, the eyes are permanently closed, and there's different eyes up there.
Right, and all this is giving him basically the ability to act, feel, and choose potentially, but then the decision to have this like tendril growth coming out the back is just, to me, it gets my speculative brain just like ooey gooey just going, because I'm like, ooh, I love it. It's imperfect. It's the thing that should be too. Like, if you're gonna have the angelic wings or demon wings come out, where's your second one? Well, there's not a second one, because that's not a part of the perfection.
I like it.
That's a part of this thing, this entity that maybe lives within magic or lives within these realms of like astral being or what have you.
Cool.
That's like,
I like it.
I'm a parasite. I'm attached to him in the same way that maybe like an evil Jace could have been basically riding on the works of Victor towards, advancing the world and not caring about the people that Jace was hurting along the way to build weapons, to do all this
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
here. In the end, we get the opportunity for Victor to be shed of all that, and I like that because to me, if you're gonna have your human turned god kind of do their grand, Gynax ending, everything goes absolutely nuts to butts and it's crazy. I would very much love to have the same world that has also the thorny red and black kind of miasma magic.
Right.
And then the blue, beautiful, simple runic magic. Explore what that like biomass like other
right. What
kind
the spiky orb thing was. Yeah.
Right. And that tickles me. I love magic systems and I love worlds that while this one very much was in the high fantasy by the end, like we're not explaining too much of the
Mel
detail.
has magic and that's just how it works, and now she's having a magic against anti-mage fight.
Right,
with her mom.
Right, her whole thing is based on lineage. There is no like correlation to like
right.
Like there's no like correlation to her like having it through some special like means other than there was like a destined child or something that they exposited about.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah. That's probably my stuff that I'm most excited for future projects. I definitely think that this was one where we, to put a positive spin on it, we were burdened by the success of the original. And then from the corporate standpoint, they were always going to make more if they could, right?
Because of course.
But they couldn't just jump ship and make another show immediately.
Right.
Which would have been the really gutsy thing to do.
Yes.
But instead, they went for no, we need to follow up and make sure that we can guarantee the amounts of people that we, get to do this here.
Right.
So we do a much easier thing, a sequel. It's still fucking amazing as far as like a production itself.
Oh yeah, and as far as this almost feels like the Dark Souls 2 thing where people would be like, Dark Souls 2 is a terrible game. No, it's a great game. Just compared to
compared to a masterpiece.
Compared to a masterpiece, it's just not that.
This is an amazing, like I would say, like 8 out of 10 season. You kind of flubbed the ending a little bit.
Right. It's
it's mostly those kinds of nitpicks of where we're like, I liked the ending that we got in episode 3, or the continuation, happy, blissful, ignorant kind of hope we can have. Everything will be happy, hunky dory through the episodes 4, 5, and 6. You know?
Right. Like there's that part of me that's like, all right, you want to set up future seasons. Don't undo all the 4, 5, 6 stuff with all the way that everything went to shit because Jace shows up and everything.
Yeah.
Have that continue to happen, and then it goes out to different locations, and then you can have the end of this season kind of be the beginning of like some new places or whatever.
But I think
that way we actually feel like transported into it.
Totally, but I think that's the point is that they didn't even have time for that. That would have taken way too much time. Again, I hear you.
I feel like these last 3 episodes could have been pretty much whatever they wanted. Like the fact that one of them was just, we're going to show an alternate timeline, like that goes to show how much time they had, or rather how little they were doing in,
Yeah. But it'll be interesting to watch documentaries and see like when we're well removed from this show's release, what kind of people behind the scenes talk about with regards to like creative decisions and stuff.
Sure.
Because usually there's all kinds of rules of what they can and can't talk about. But once it's been like 5 years or something like that, or whatever amount of time, and we're in like the 3rd show, after this, because there's probably going to be so much money they're pumping into like hiring more people and making sure that they're ready to do like 1 or 2 series like concurrently with like every year or every other year have another season of something like this, which it's possible. It's very possible because they've now got the framework through which they could do this animation style with scale. It's gonna be crazy. I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't think this season completely like derailed my enjoyment or stuff for the characters, but I would very much love to see much lower ambition I would say,
yes,
version of these kinds of stories, because obviously they can do all the magic stuff and things like that. But I'd love to go into a story that's more like where we don't need to bring 5 side characters immediately into the gate there. Have it be like a character and like their pet going on like a wandering journey. Not Mandalorian or what have you, but like
yeah.
Something
didn't
that
need all
slowly builds out the scale.
Right. We didn't need all the chem barons that we got like in early of this season, right? You know, like that's as an example.
Yeah.
So and the one of the things that was so
League reference every 5 minutes or 5 seconds.
And one of the things that was so wonderful about season 1 was that sort of grungy, down in the dirt, mundane humanity of it.
Yeah, the first 2 episodes were great. I'm really tired of watching online people saying the only weak parts of Arcane were the first 2 episodes because they're kind of slow.
No, the first 2 episodes are incredible, and you
wouldn't have cared about these characters as much. If
you
it
don't
wasn't
get
for the first 2
Arcane
episodes.
season 1 without the first 2 episodes. So you know, you certainly at the very least don't get episode 3. That just doesn't happen. No. You know, to the point where you know a lot of the best moments of this season were almost like the, hey, remember season 1? You know, wasn't season 1 great? And it's like, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But so I very much want it to be something where future shows completely don't try to have any connection to this at all. They just do their own new story because you can tell really fantastic stories, right? And when you're starting on a blank slate where you don't have anything to sort of like, you know, stay connected to or whatever.
And you have satisfied the prerequisites for having the, hey, League fans, we can do whatever we want here. We have infinite universes and all that stuff.
And we don't have to stick to the lore exactly, you know, and all that stuff. And we can make entirely new characters that don't have to be champions. And sometimes they end up being some of the best characters in the shows.
You know, Victor made a time loop. So there's, you know, yeah. Now, this is a fun thing to go with this is that, you know, you could say that they didn't actually make fully different universes. Like not literal like galaxies and different universes, but it's more like they made alternate timelines.
Yeah.
That's what we're meaning, right? Yeah. But like,
well, and things like that, Vander and Silco were such fantastic characters from season 1, not League champs. You know, right?
Oh, sure.
You know,
well, I mean, Vander got confirmed to be, you know, when inevitably, retroactively. You know.
Right, but effectively not a League champ, you know. And Silco, okay, they added him into TFT. I hope they add him into League at some point. But you know, as of right now,
I gotta say. Is now that this season has gone through and we have to look at the series overall, when you think of your favorite character in the series overall, Silco's pretty hard to beat.
Oh no, yeah, I had a whole like debate with some people where I was like, hey, I'm actually gonna posit that Silco is in a way arguably one of the like main characters, and not like he's in the show a lot, but from the standpoint of the lessons that were learned or not learned over the course of season 1, Silco is the one that actually learned it, right? Hence
thus he
you know,
had to die.
Exactly. You know, you're perfect, right?
Right.
You know, like that. There you go, right? That acceptance. That's what Jinx needed. That's what she was hoping to get from herself and from her sister and all that stuff, and it all falling apart. Of course, he's not the actual like protagonist, but as far as the one who got it, it was Silco. Yeah. And so I think, which is funny because when I originally saw Silco, I'm like, who's this cheesy James Bond villain, you know, right? Like I don't care about this guy at all,
and,
you know.
And you know, by episode 9, you're just like,
yep, all right,
I'm in love with you, man. Like you're amazing. I would say also probably as like a very fun, I don't know, surprise here. I get that you could look at this from a his will was taken away in some part. But because of how esoteric it was, I don't want to go too deep into that to say this character was sacrificed for the sake of the story or anything. I really love Victor's character journey from a where we were at the beginning and the journey all the way
like
to
season
the end.
1 all the way to the end
all
of the
the
show.
way to the end of the show. I do feel like Victor's, pun intended, he was elevated quite a bit through this second seaon.
Oh no.
And
he was not. He was just like Jinx. He was perfect in season 1. Like
No, but I do think that the stuff that they explored with him, while I really do love season 1 a lot. I had a lot of fun with him this season,
Yeah.
as far as the stuff that he was positing. So
because he's bringing in all of the other crazy stuff, right? All of the wild magic and all that stuff that kind of came through Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the decision to basically have him speak also to
his assistant.
Yeah.
That was really good. Yeah.
Sky. Yeah.
That was
have
fantastic.
Him talking with Sky through this as he's grappling with the big questions. I found that really engaging.
Yeah, I liked how very much it was working his little utopia thing. You know, even though we have all of the by sci-fi rules, this is very sus and bad, and this is going to go terribly, and it does eventually, but not because of Victor, right? Like, not initially, right?
Not really. Yeah. And then, wow.
I liked mechanically what they did with Echo. I thought that was a fun way to make it so that they could have there were a lot of moments in this episode where I'm like, okay, you're setting up all these moments, aspects of danger for the characters, and it doesn't really feel like they're being delivered on in them escaping in a satisfying way. Like when Vi was basically going to be killed, and then Vander jumps after Jinx for some reason because she was shooting him, but she wasn't doing any damage.
Right.
But Echo being able to be like, all right, everyone's being mind zombie puppeted.
Yeah.
Well, I got time travel, and nobody knew that I was going to be here anyways, so you didn't think to get me, right? You don't know that I'm here.
Yeah.
I thought that was really fun. While at the same time making it limited enough where it gets to the point where he's sorry, he can't wind it back that much, and then that's the thing that a time bomb. Cool. That's how you actually hurt this god being or whatever that you're dealing with. But
in the story perspective thing, we set up the set piece for then everyone to have their really crazy over the top moment, and they all exploded right next to each other and had the fallout of that then continue here. But having Singe's daughter be reawakened, revived.
I'm like, is that Gwen
on the
or
council? We get this Hugin or Moonin, looking ass bird here, looking for some salvage. We have the Noxons leaving. We have Caitlin finishing a recording and then kind of looking at the shrapnel piece of the little bomb that Jinx used, showing that she ended up finding the wreckage.
Oh, nice.
But
which also would
then
imply
means she
no
didn't
body.
Find the body.
Yeah,
exactly.
and if Warwick was basically a machine at that point, you'd notice that there's a distinct lack of organic matter. Yeah.
Right. And then she's looking at the ducts and the cooling systems to be like, yep, that's probably what happened. But then having her and Vi have the final scene basically be
it feels fitting
here feels rather fitting. And then the question is, when the ship flies off, is that implying potentially that that's where
Jinx
is? Is that
Maybe.
She's leaving basically
possibly. I think it doesn't have to be. That's where if they, again, if you're doing the whole she's alive thing, just have a shot of her. You don't have to show her face, just show the distinct enough blue hair, or something like that. Right? Where then
I mean, yeah, but that's again TV show cliffhanger 101 is just you don't show it. You
No, we've talked about this, Caleb. It's not that you don't show it, it's that you do show it, and that's the cliffhanger.
Because you don't know that this is a cliffhanger necessarily. You don't have any confirmation then. That if you did that, then you'd have a cliffhanger. But if you're not doing it, then it's we can make this be
whatever
anything we want later.
Because absolutely nothing or everything. Yeah.
I mean, yes, but again, that's we are in. They don't know what show they're gonna do next, and they don't want to tell us necessarily, and have to be limited to that.
Show producers and their commitment issues.
calling you out. Like, you committed for the end of season 1.
Right.
You really did. Now, that's not entirely true because they didn't show who lived and who died.
Can you imagine, this whole story could have happened with Isha still being alive?
This story could have happened with Jace being dead, my dude.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, it would have been another grim. Actually, like, I want to throw something out there.
Mm-hmm.
The decision to have Mel just magically shield Jace, because that's clearly what happened when, you know.
And they did confirm that in dialogue of like, oh, that's probably what happened.
Yeah. The decision to have him be alive was kind of the like, this is going to go well somewhat from the multiple timelines kind of angle here. But that's fun because I kind of would have wanted to see a world where if Jace wasn't here because he died during the contact from Jinx,
it all would have been happy ending.
Well, it would have been very different.
Very different. Also, now that I think about it, the thing that I'm actually the most like kind of sad about is not really the character stuff too much, because I feel like I got my resolution with Isha existing and or the conclusion of season 1.
Yeah.
But
the episode 3 and episode like 5 and 6 stuff.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. Yeah.
But the magic stuff, the whole Black Rose thing was so cool, and I was so excited seeing like Ambessa like struggle and everything, and then Mel being kidnapped and all that stuff. And then it ends up just being, hey, you have magic, and then you show up at the end, but then you're working with them, but then, you were actually trying to, I don't know, betray them or something. I don't know. You know,
I mean,
like,
she was never working with them.
I know.
There's nobody that thought that she was actually working with them.
Like, but that's what, like, it doesn't, but that's what the show was positing to
us.
us.
No, it wasn't. No, I disagree. I think that anybody that saw Mel getting tortured and mentally, like, stuff like that, then being given here's a way to get out. But you're like, yes, I will absolutely take the thing to get out here. Fuck you in her head, you know.
Fuck you.
And then like the second she has like I can bait them here with this. It's convenient, yes, but it's not I had joined
like
you or
that
what
was
have you.
There was just so much coolness there.
There was so much coolness,
and then it just sort of stopped, and I was like, all right.
Yes.
And after the coolest thing of them just teleport, kidnapping her.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a thing that was brusquely gone through without
a high impact
of
moment
detail.
that was then like, all right, and that was a cool thing we did. But,
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Also, this season had a lot of great music videos.
It did. Yeah. I will hold to that the cold open montage with a kick-ass song
that they've done
that worked so well. That worked so well because then it also plays into the strengths of we're going to have these high impact moments. The connective tissue has maybe been one of the weaker sides.
It's stretched a little bit.
It's stretched a little bit, but we're going to embrace that, and so then you're just going to get a kick-ass re-intro to everything.
Yeah.
And I think that worked really well.
Yeah. But that's where we're at.
Yep.
Arcane is done.
Mm-hmm.
I'll miss it.
Yeah.
I really this show meant a lot to me. I think that there's quite a few shows out there that hit you like emotionally with regards to characters and stuff. But only a few where you have that hope and dread combo so perfectly mixed together. And yeah. While, season 1 mixed it together better, clearly. Right. I definitely really loved the journey to the end for this season with regards to that hope and dread.
Yeah, it was good. Season 1 made me entirely rethink how I approach stories and hey, I need some more emotional safety with how I digest my fiction.
Yeah, it
because
traumatized you.
Because that was oh my god, that was too much.
Yeah. That was a whole other time, honestly. Thinking back, but y'all, thank you so much for watching this series reactions and discussions. It was a great time. But if you want to see the next show's reaction and discussion for Blue Eye Samurai. Right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all of this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.